Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we will be seeing how to check or collect pod and service log in BMC Helix IT Operation Management, which is ITOM on-prem deployment. To review the logs, log into the Kubernetes controller server from using which user will be able to connect to the Kubernetes API, and then list out the namespace using kubectl get ns, which will list out all the namespaces. Find out in which namespace the application is deployed. So in this example here it is, I have deployed ITOM application under the MK namespace. So just use kubectl space get space pod -n and the namespace. It will list out all the pods. So let's say that we wanted to list out only RSSO pod, then we'll put the grep and put RSSO into it. So it will list out the RSSO pods. Now, if I would like to collect the RSSO pod log, then let's use kubectl logs, then pod name of RSSO, then -n namespace. So it will list out all the logs on your screen. If you would like to redirect this log to a certain file and share that with BMC support, just add the redirection sign and then the pod name. So this way, a single pod log would be redirected to this log file, and this log file can be shared with BMC support. If there are two containers or more than one containers for a pod, then how to collect the log? So here it is the Postgres pod, which is having 2/2 containers into it. So let's see which are those containers. So kubectl logs, then the pod name. So let me copy this pod name, paste it, and then the namespace I will just grep head to see that. So there are two container, Postgres and then PG exporter. So to collect the particular container log, let's follow this command, then the pod name, then -c, the container name. So there are two container, I will pick this one, and followed by the namespace. So this is where user will be able to collect a particular container pod log and redirect that to a file. So let's see now if user would like to collect all the container logs in a single go. So to collect all containers log, we will use this command kubectl logs, the pod name --all containers and the namespace. And let me remove this head. So this way it will show all the containers log. Now let's say that user would like to collect multiple pod logs. For example, here it is a Redis deployment. This is having total 3 pod. So user can use the same command like we have done for RSSO and redirect each pod log into the respective log file name and share that with the BMC support. But if we would like to get this log in a single file using the service mode, then user can do that way as well. So for doing that, execute kubectl get app and then namespace and then grab the application name. Here it is Redis, so I will put the Redis name. So this is the app name, right? So I will just use kubectl logs --selector app is equal to Redis -ha, that's the name. And then I would like to collect the logs from all containers. So I will just point that name. This is the way user would be able to collect the logs from the service, including the all containers. So now let's redirect this to some file. So Redis pod logs. So now this file would be having all the pods log. So this is the way user would be able to collect the pod or service log in a file and perform the troubleshooting and share those files with BMC support for further analysis. This concludes our video. Thank you.